Hello people! Today's video is going to be a random video. Basically, the idea of this video kind of came about to me like a couple weeks ago. I was just on YouTube and a load of like model makeup tutorials and like skincare kind of stuff popped up. I thought it would be a kind of fun idea to do a video of me following a model's makeup routine, because I know that models don't do makeup well, most models don't seem to do makeup in the same way that people on YouTube do. I feel like models just use very minimal amounts of makeup and they kind of use and apply makeup in very different ways compared to people that make makeup videos, like influencers and that kind of stuff. We'll see in this video as an example. But yeah, that's where the idea of this video came to me. But I'm like 100% sure that other people have done this, they've like followed, because people have been doing these following a blank makeup tutorial for a while now, so I'm sure people have already done this video where they have followed a model's makeup routine. I'm not saying that I created this because I didn't, I just thought it was a good idea to do. So this is the makeup look that I followed, so if you want to see how I created it, what products I use, and which model and what video I followed, then make sure you are subscribed and also give the video a thumbs up as well, and just keep watching. Get started. So the video that I'm going to be following is Hailey Baldwin. So when I like typed in like model makeup tutorial, there was a lot of people that I just didn't know. I'm not like a model person, I don't know a lot of models. I know of Hailey Baldwin, and obviously I have watched the video. It's only 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I have watched the video obviously because I needed to know what makeup of mine I need to pick out to do the video. So obviously I've seen it, but I haven't watched it in like, I think like I came up with this like idea like 2 weeks ago, so I haven't watched it in a few weeks. Oh, yeah, I'm not like a huge model expert or anything, but yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do. So the video is called Hailey Baldwin's 5-Step Guide to Faking a California Glow. And that's what we're gonna do. I'll leave the video linked in the description box if anyone wants to see it. Yeah, I just watched it for a few seconds just to like see what she's like, and I got a good vibe from her. She just seems pretty chilled. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna get started.
Glowy makeup look. I like to start fresh faced, and I start with these Glow Drops by Dr. Barbara Sturm. I use my hands on my...
So obviously I don't know who or what that brand is that she's using, but yeah, I'll just tell you what I've done with my skin so far. She just said that she is fresh faced, but what I've done to my skin will make sense for what she does at the end of the video, but I've done it first. But I've just put on a SPF moisturizer and I just put some under eye cream on. She didn't say anything about skincare, so I just did mine the video, so I've literally just got moisturizer on my skin. So obviously she doesn't use primer and she hasn't used a foundation or anything, so yeah, I don't have those glow drops that she has. A lot of mine are more affordable than whatever she's using. I don't have any of the same products that she uses. I'm gonna use the Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer. She's just kind of like tapping it at the high points.
Face, because I know where my hands have been.
Okay. So she's using her hands to kind of rub it in, which is what I tend to do, so I'm not mad about that. She didn't really apply it anywhere else, so that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like our skin looks kind of the same, like finish wise.
So I'm using this Tom Ford concealer. My hands are slippery. Don't do that, it's bad for your teeth. Basically, I'll just put it like a little under my eyes. I was always told to tap your concealer.
Do you use a concealer stick? I do not own one, but I'm gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is the one that I use when I don't wear foundation, and that's what it looks like she's doing. She also like applies it around the rest of her face.
I get really red because my skin gets really dry, especially when it's like allergy season, which is now.
So she just kind of dotted it under her eyes, and like she did it on her forehead, didn't she? And like just kind of, I don't know, around her face, I guess. And she used her fingers, which I don't do ever with concealer, but So for me, this is just kind of evening out my skin tone a little bit. My under eyes are creasing already and I've literally just blended it out. Just cleaning that off my hands.
Next I would go into my bronzing, because obviously with looking glowy, being tan, hello, comes with that. So I'm using this Tom Ford palette.
When am I gonna set my under eyes? Dude, wait, I swear she uses powder because I've got a powder here. What? Okay, great. So we're gonna let my under eyes crease because that's what she's doing. And she's contouring, so I don't have that Tom Ford palette, but the closest thing I guess that looked like that is I've got the Be Bold one. I love this, so I'm gonna use the middle bronzer, obviously. So she just kind of did this, I guess. And then she said she just applied it all over her face, so I guess that's what we're doing. To the hairline, which, good on you, because I always do that anyway. And then she said she's moving on to brows next.
I'm really picky about my eyebrows. I usually just brush them and kind of call it a day because I don't like for my eyebrows to look too bad. Next, I'm going...
Okay, so that's just the mood for me. That is all I do sometimes, and as of recently, so I am okay with that. So I'll just give mine a brush as well. To be fair, she seems to have very full eyebrows, like mine are, to be fair, so that's cool.
To move on to cheeks. I like this Giorgio on Rouge here.
Okay, so she's using a liquid blush, a Armani one. Obviously I do not own that. I don't have a liquid blush either, I just have my Nabla cream blush stick. So that's what I'm gonna have to use. My under eyes are so creased right now, but whatever.
I think when you're doing a sun-kissed glowy type of thing, when you bring it across your nose, it kind of makes it actually look like you got caught in the sun. Because when you get that tan, that's like that tan. You know what I mean? No? Okay.
See what she did and just bring it across the nose. She's not wrong, like this is a very glowy look.
Back to the Tom Ford palette. Take the highlighter. Tap a little on the nose. Tap a little right on the Cupid's bow. So it just looked like I was flipping off the camera. I use this Armani pressed face powder.
Oh, so she's doing the cream highlight and then she's setting her face. That was it. I knew that she did set her face. Okay. Obviously I don't have that Tom Ford palette, I don't have the highlight. It obviously looks like a cream because she was like using her fingers and stuff, so I'm going to use my favourite cream highlight, which is the Colourpop on the Cusp highlight. So she applied it in all the places that I like to apply highlight, so. Then she's using a pressed powder to set the face. I don't use pressed powders, just I don't like pressed powder, so I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me one. It does have like a colour to it, so it's kind of like hers, I guess. So she's just setting all of her face. I'm gonna set my under eyes super quick.
And I just do it like right in the areas where I get a little bit oily. I take...
Okay, then she's gone back to the bronzer, but she seems to use her finger. So that's what I'm gonna do, and she's just putting it in her lid, on her lid.
The bronzer. Slay. Mascara.
Okay. She's not curled her eyelashes. I feel like I'm a bit triggered by that, so I'm just gonna have to curl mine. I know she didn't do that. She might have done it secretly, so just in case. I don't have that MAC mascara, but I'm gonna use my Benefit Bad Gal mascara. She doesn't put eyeliner on either, so.
If I had to choose two things to take to a desert island, for sure it would be lip balm and mascara. I would die without lip balm.
I feel that.
I do. I feel like those guys get abandoned.
A bottom lash because I feel like those guys get abandoned. I always add a powder highlight at the very end because I think it helps give you that extra glow. I use Laura
Mercier highlights, but the one that looked the most similar to that is the e.l.f. white gold, I think it's the metallic something highlight.
eyebrows. The last thing that I do,
small amount. Keep it minimal because he honestly doesn't look like she's wearing a lot.
Last thing that I do is always a little bit of lip color. So I'm gonna use this Sicily stick. I never put lipstick on like that. So I usually just kind of tap it on. And my last—
Literally me! I feel her! I really do. If you watch my last video, then you'll like see so many similar things that I've been doing recently, so cool! Once again, I don't have the product she used because it's Sicily and it's so expensive, but the lip colour that I'm going to use that looks probably the most similar is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All.
Last and final thing, because this is my favorite type of makeup to wear.
Okay, so at the start of the video when I said that what I did before I put my makeup on was so it made sense with what she does last. So she's obviously using a loose powder that has an SPF in it. I do not own one of those. I didn't know they existed, but that sounds really good. Yeah, that's why I just use a moisturizer that has an SPF in it. And that is all the makeup that she did, and I kind of like it. It's very soft and glowy and I'm here for it. Okay, so that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually found this quite fun to do. I really like how my skin looks, you know. I think I'm going to start wearing that Catrice like primer all over my face, like not even wearing foundation on top, because it just evened out my skin really nicely and like it matches like the rest of my body now, which I didn't think would do. So I feel like I might not have to wear a lot of foundation or foundation at all if I just want a bit of glow. So I actually really like how glowy the skin looks. I really like this lip colour. I don't think I've ever actually worn it, so thank you to Hayley for making me get this lipstick out. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also make sure you are subscribed to my channel as well. And I will see you in my next video, and I will probably still have a cold.